Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vlogtober number 9. Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, relationships. So let's get right to this. Okay, as you can see from the title, we're talking about how to keep a man and how to get him to commit. But I must apologize from the beginning because I am kind of misleading you by that topic. Okay, let's be honest. I misled you by that topic because we're not talking about how to keep a man and get him to commit to you, because I personally don't think that there's some magic formula to get a man to commit to you or to keep a man, especially one that does not want to be kept. But what we are actually going to talk about is how to inspire a man to want to keep you. How about that? Number 1, be who you are and not who you think he wants you to be. Men appreciate authentic women. Okay, I know we say, I can't tell. It seems like they rather appreciate the fake boobs, the fake booties, the women who let it all hang out, or the fake lashes, the fake nails, the fake weave. Let me tell y'all, men don't care nothing about that. Men could care less if you have real nails or fake nails. Men could care less if you have weave in your hair or no weave, natural or straight, permed, or men can care less. Now, of course, you got some men who have specific needs, requirements, things that they are more attracted to than not. But y'all, long as we keep it neat, clean, and smelling good, men can care less whether or not the boobs are authentic or not, or the butt authentic or not, or if the hair is blonde or black or red. Most men could care less. What do I mean by authentic? That your heart is authentic, that your character is authentic, that your behavior is authentic. That's what I mean by authenticity. When you're not changing yourself, trying to be what he wants you to be. You're not changing yourself trying to be what you think his friends want you to be. You're not changing yourself because what you think that society say you should be, or what society deems as beautiful. A man loves a woman who is confident to be her true, authentic self. Number 2, how to inspire a man to want to keep you. Live life to the fullest. When he meets you, you're living life to the fullest. When you all start dating, you continue living life to the fullest. Don't live your life as if you're waiting on Prince Charming to come and rescue you and make everything all the better. A man can feel, smell, taste, sense desperateness. A man, he can tell when you're waiting on your knight in shining armor, when you're waiting on your Prince Charming. He can tell when you're waiting on someone to come and make your life better. He can sense that, and it's a repellent rather than something that will draw you to him or draw him to you. So live life to the fullest. Let him meet you living life to the fullest. And even while you all are still dating, continue to live life to the fullest. Number 3, just a segue from number 2, is continue living life to the fullest even after you all are dating. And don't be so clingy. Don't drop everything in your life for him. Y'all know the ones, not you, I'm not talking about you, but y'all know the ones who get booed up and everything else ceases to exist. You don't go out with your girlfriends anymore. You barely visit your family like you used to. 1 week, 2 weeks after you start talking to this person, you done shut down all your dating websites. No, until he commits to you, do not come down off your dating website if you're on a dating website. Until he commits to you, don't stop dating other people. Date other people until he commits to you and you decide that you want to commit to him. Don't let him take up all your time. He's taking up all your time texting in the morning. He's taking up all your time talking to you during your lunch break. He's taking up all your time talking to you at night. But he doesn't want to give you a commitment. Sometimes he hasn't even asked you out for a date. But you allow him to take up all of your time. No, if you want to inspire him to keep you, then you have to continue living your life and give some space in there that he can know what he's missing. Once he's met you, and once he's gotten to know you, and once he's gotten to enjoy being with you, and I don't mean that in a sexual way, I just mean being in the presence of your aura, and let there be a little space in there where so he can start to miss that, so he can start to long for that, so he can start to, in his mind's eye, he gets a picture of the future of not having that in his life, or losing the chance of having that all the time, or the possibility of allowing somebody else to enjoy what he's come to enjoy. You can inspire a man to want to keep you by doing number 4, having good moral character. This man is thinking about his future, thinking about his future babies, or maybe children that he already have and you're going to be involved in their life, introducing you to his employers or future employers, introducing you to his family. So he wants a woman who has good moral character. Are you trustworthy or trifling? Are you helpful or hurtful? Are you calm or calamitous? Are you forgiving or fault-finding? See, all of these things and more matter to a man. It's not about just the fun that he's having with you now. See, it's one thing if you're just having fun. Number 5, don't be the average chick doing average chick stuff. That's a whole nother video right there. So that might be my next one. If not my next one, sometime within the next week, I'll be making a video about not being the average chick doing the average chick stuff. And what is the average chick stuff? Because a lot of times we don't know. But yeah, don't be the average chick. He's not looking to commit to. He may date the average chick. He may sleep with the average chick. He may have some fun with the average chick. But he is not looking to commit to or perhaps marry the average chick. And speaking of the average chick, there is this spoken word video that I absolutely love. There's this female by the name of Dana Gilmore. So I'm going to put the link below and you can listen to her talking about playing the role of the average chick. So there is profanity, so if profanity offends you, don't watch. But if that doesn't offend you, then I recommend that you watch it. Okay, number 6 and 7 are the doozies. They are the piece de resistance. Number 6, offer him something that makes you invaluable to him, that makes you indispensable. What can make you invaluable and indispensable to him? Right now you might be thinking, okay, say I can cook. He can find some good food from somewhere. You may say, well, I got good money. He can either he can do without the money, or he has his own money, or he can find the next woman who does not mind paying his way. You may say you're very dutiful, meaning you can take good care of a home, you can wash his clothes, you can take his clothes to the dry cleaners, you can just take good care of him. He can hire a maid. Oh, I know you got some Tricks, right? You got some tricks in your bag. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember I used to have them tricks. Then I got older and fatter. Yeah, but no. Honey, he can pay for it. Or someone will be glad with way more tricks in her bags than you will give it to him for free. So what can you offer a man to make you indispensable and invaluable, to inspire him to want to commit to you? You have to reach his heart. You have to get to his heart. You've got to peel back the layers of everything that he is. Like an onion, peeling back all those layers. You've got to peel back the layers of everything that he shows himself to be so that you can get to his heart. Because when he's at work, he has to portray himself as one way. When he's at church, he has to portray himself as one way. When he is around mom and them, he has to portray himself as one way. And when he's around his boys, he has to portray himself as one way. I'm not saying that he's faking when he's around these different people, because there are different layers. So he's showing his job one layer. He's showing his homeboys another layer, maybe even a deeper layer. He's showing his mom and them another layer, deeper level. He's showing his church a layer, and in other facets of his life, he's showing them a layer. So that doesn't make it fake. Those are layers of who he is. However, he's not showing anybody the core, what's underneath all those layers, but you, if you are the one who holds his heart. A man who can trust you with his hurt, with his pain, with the center core of who he is beneath all those layers. He is the man who will trust you with his heart. And that is what makes you distinguishable from all the other women who can cook, who can clean, who can pull out all kinds of bags of tricks, who are the perfect shape, who are just pop, pop, pow. I mean, that's what distinguishes you from them, is that you know how to get to his heart, and he has allowed you to get to his heart. And that's what makes you invaluable and indispensable to him. He can talk to you about anything. He can share with you his hurt and his pain, and you will never share it with anyone else. You will never use it against him, and you will never judge him for it. That is what makes you indispensable. That is what makes you invaluable. That could be a whole nother video. So we're going to leave it at that, because that would make this video even longer to continue to go into that. But I think I explained it to you enough. That is what makes you invaluable, indispensable to a man. When you distinguish yourself from his family, his friends, his homeboys, his workplace, his church, is that when you can peel back all the layers, when he allows you to peel back all the layers, when his little boy, when you can get to the core of his little boy, and he can get to your little girl, and his little boy can play with your little girl, and there is no judgment. You know when little kids are playing and they just like each other, and they're just innocent, and they're just fun loving, and they don't have a care in the world. They're not thinking about the world. They're just thinking about, they see no color. They see it's just innocent and it is pure. So when his little boy and your little girl can come together and just play innocently and purely, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's when you become indispensable and invaluable to him. And that is when you inspire him to want to keep you, because he needs you. He needs you in his life. Number 7, and last, and very important, is we have to do away with one of the biggest misconceptions and myths in relationship, is the more I do, the more I give, then the more I'll get. Actually, a man, and let me say, when I'm talking about a man, y'all, I'm talking about a man. I'm not talking about a grown boy. I'm not talking about an insecure man. I'm talking about a grown man. I'm talking about a man who knows what he wants, likes what he likes, he's responsible, he's respectful, and he's got his stuff together. And no, I'm not talking about no perfect man, because there is not one. But y'all, when I tell y'all this stuff, I don't deal with grown boys. When I tell you in the blessed place about a man, how to get a man, how to keep a man, how to act with a man, how to love a man, just know, you don't have to have a default setting. Just know my default setting is, I'm talking about a real grown man, not a grown boy. That's another video. I'll let y'all know what's the difference between a grown man and a grown boy. Okay, so now that we got that little default setting out the way, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay? Rather than wondering what value a woman can add to him, okay, I know that's important to a man, but a man is actually looking at what value he can add to you. So if you're always doing, giving, going above and beyond the scope, always giving so much, giving your everything, you're not giving him a chance to give to you. You're not giving him a chance to see what value he can add to your life. It is of vital importance for a man to feel that he can come into your life and add value to you. And it's such a false premises that so many women believe that, oh, I was too strong of a woman for him. I'm too independent for him. I make too much money for him. He was intimidated by me. That's false. That's so false. Like I say, I'm talking about these grown boys. I'm talking about a grown man. A real grown man is not intimidated by what you have, how much you make, etc. Y'all, let me insert this. I had a house, a nice car, big old nice SUV, and a job paying good money and all kinds of benefits. And y'all know what my man had? A duffel bag running across the road from when they had just released him from prison. And that's all he had in the whole entire world. But honey, that man had potential. He had the love of God. He had the love for me. And he had the desire to show me that he was more than that duffel bag. He was not intimidated by my house or my car or how much money I made or the longevity on my job and all the benefits. He was not intimidated. But along the same lines, he saw where he could add value to my life, because I had the things, but I had no one to share the things with. I needed someone to love me. I needed someone to adore me. I needed someone to help me take care of my daughter. I needed someone to show my daughter what a man looks like and how a man takes care of a woman. I needed a man for so many different reasons, but mainly just to share my life with, to help just take me to the next level. And he saw where he could add value to my life. So don't think that because you have more than what he has, then you are intimidating to him. No, a real man is not going to be intimidated by that. But he does want to know, regardless of what you have, where can I add value to your life? And if he doesn't see where he can add value to your life, he's not going to feel valuable, and he's not going to feel appreciated, and he's not going to be inspired to commit to you. So that was my number 7. I hope that these 7 tips on how you can inspire a man to want to keep you and want to commit to you and want to marry you. I hope that this has been informative. I hope that this has been a blessing to you. If this has added any value to your life, or you see where you can add value to someone else's life with this video, I encourage you to thumbs up, to share, and perhaps to save it somewhere so that you can look it over. And if it's not for now, it may be for a time in the future. I love y'all, I appreciate you all, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you Vlogtober number 10. Y'all be blessed.